Okay, now we're going to put the short rod here in the end without the lever, and we're just going to slide it through the first piece, and we're just going to go through the second piece. Don't go past the end here. Take a little bit of the glue on the toothpick, and I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to kind of paint it on the back side of here and on the back side of this one here, and then I use a little bit of the cosmetic sponge here. And it looks like I dropped my sponge someplace. Well, we'll just smooth it out a little bit with the toothpick. Normally I blot it off with that cosmetic sponge to kind of smooth it out, but I'll just smooth it out with the toothpick there. Alright, now we'll do the same for this side here. We're going to take the medium length rod, and we're going to thread it through this first one here, and we can't forget to put our door latch on here. Slide it through all three pieces. Okay, and then I'm going to take and paint a little bit more of the gel glue on the back side of this one. Oops. Back side of this one, and on the back side of this one. Got a little visitor there. Having box elder bugs come around. Don't know where they come from. I'm just going to smooth all that off there. And we'll weather all this, blend all that glue back in. Now I'm going to just slide this door latch over here and leave it for a minute. I'm going to take some of our hinge cut-offs here that we had. This is two of the longer ones, and then there was a shorter one that was cut off of the door. These came off the body hinges, these came off the door hinges. And we're going to use these as that kind of latch, safety latch thing. And what I do is I take, I don't know if you can see that, but there's a bolt head at the top here, then one slightly down. Just shave off the one that's down at the bottom on the one piece, and then just scrape away some of the weathering so we got a good glue surface. And then I'm going to take the shorter one, I'm just going to trim a little bit of it off, so I just have a little piece of it there. And I'm going to take some styrene cement here. Find my applicator here. At this point my workbench starts to get a little messy, but I've been trying to keep it clean for this. But put a little drop of the 10X solvent on there. And I'm just going to glue that little short piece. I just kind of guessed on the length of this. It doesn't really matter, just as long as it's a short little piece. And then I'm going to, I got a little bolt head here I got to take off. I'm making this look a lot harder than it is. I'm trying to do this with this camera right here on the workbench, but okay, I'm just gonna scrape off some of that paint there. And another little drop of solvent on there. I'm going to take this next piece. Glue it on there. And I actually just realized I built this a little bit upside down, but I really wanted that other one with the bolt head on the other side, but I have it in the middle there. It's okay, you won't see it. I'll just take it out of there so it doesn't get in my way. So we kind of made this kind of fork-looking thing here. Normally I'd let that dry a little bit longer, but I'll get it on there. Right now it'll be okay. And so what I'm going to do with this thing is take it, and I'm going to, here at the fork end into the car, here's our little filler piece. You can see if I can turn this right. So we've got our filler piece in the top end, and I'm going to glue that with a little bit of the gel control glue. Into the car, and I'm just going to put it on the back side of this board here. Kind of stick it on there, let it just tack up a bit. Now I'm going to look through the end here and try to get it even with the first one I put on there. Add a little more glue to this thing here. I'm going to try to do my best to get this on camera, but this is just something that's really hard to show. I'm just letting that tack up on there a little bit. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to show this with this camera here. It's just really hard. So I'm going to get this glued on here. Basically, I'll show you when I get it done.